Hi. Welcome back. In our last class, we learnt understanding security policies in cybersecurity. In today's class, we will be learning incident response, managing cybersecurity threats. Definition. Incident response is a process that organizations use to prepare or to detect and respond to security incidents, such as cyber threats, cyber attack, data breaches or service outage. The importance of incident response lies in its ability to minimize damage caused by cyber attacks, protect critical assets and sensitive information from theft or compromise, reduce recovery time and costs associated with cyber incidents, comply with legal and regulatory requirements for breach notification and data protection. Role in cybersecurity. Incident response is a core component of a cybersecurity strategy. It ensures that when preventive controls fail, and they often do, the organization can still defend itself effectively. Its role includes threat detection, monitoring for signs of malicious activity across networks, endpoints, and cloud services, threat analysis, investigating incidents to understand the attack vector, tactics, techniques, and procedures, TTPs, used by adversaries. Containment and neutralization, rapidly isolating affected systems to prevent lateral movement or further damage. Recovery, restoring systems from clean backups, patching vulnerabilities, and resuming normal operations securely. Forensics and reporting, gathering evidence for legal action or internal review and meeting mandatory reporting obligations, like GDPR, HIPAA, etc. Continuous improvement, feeding insights gained during incidents back into cybersecurity defenses, improving threat detection, prevention, and response capabilities. Incident Response Plan, IRP. The Incident Response Plan is a document that contains instructions, plans, strategies on what to do, or when an incident occurs. It is also a written document that outlines the steps to take before, during and after a security incident. Steps to create and implement an Incident Response Plan, IRP. An Incident Response Plan, IRP, outlines how an organization will detect, respond to, and recover from cybersecurity incidents. Building and implementing an effective IRP involves several key steps. 1. Preparation. Establish an Incident Response Team, IRT, with clearly defined roles and responsibilities. Gather necessary tools, forensic software, communication channels, monitoring systems. Develop policies, playbooks, and communication plans, including legal and media contacts. 2. Identification. Implement systems to detect potential incidents, SIEMs, IDS/IPS, endpoint monitoring. Define what constitutes an incident versus normal anomalies. Create reporting procedures so employees know how and when to escalate issues. 3. Containment. Short-term, quickly isolate affected systems to limit the spread, e.g., disconnect from network. Long-term, apply more strategic containment, e.g., segmentation, quarantine zones, to maintain business continuity. 4. Eradication. Identify the root cause of the incident, malware, vulnerability, compromised credentials. Remove malicious artifacts and eliminate vulnerabilities from the environment. 5. Recovery. Restore systems from clean backups. Monitor systems for signs of weakness or reinfection. Bring systems back online gradually to ensure stability. 6. Lessons learned. Conduct a post-incident review or after-action report. Analyze what went well, what failed, and what needs improvement. Update documentation and policies based on findings. Importance of testing and updating the incident response plan. Simply creating an IRP isn't enough, regular testing and updating are critical for real cybersecurity readiness. Why testing is important. Reveal gaps. Simulated attacks, tabletop exercises, red team drills, expose weaknesses in the plan. Improve response times. Practice helps the team act faster and more confidently during real incidents. Validate tools and processes. ensures security tools and communication channels work as expected under pressure. Compliance. Many standards, like ISO 27001, NIST, PCI DSS, require regular testing of incident response procedures. Why updating is important. Threats evolve. New attack techniques, like AI-powered phishing or supply chain attacks, require new responses. Changes in infrastructure, cloud migrations, new software, or remote work policies can make old IRPs obsolete. Team turnover. Staff changes mean contact lists and role assignments must stay current. Regulatory updates. New legal requirements, e.g., new data breach laws, may necessitate plan adjustments. Incident Response Team (IRT). An Incident Response Team (IRT) is a specialized group responsible for detecting, analyzing, containing, eradicating, recovering from, and learning from cybersecurity incidents. In today's threat landscape, the IRT must be agile, tech-savvy, cloud-aware, and legally sharp to keep organizations resilient against advanced attacks. Roles and responsibilities. Each member of the IRT has specific tasks to ensure a coordinated and efficient response. Incident Response Manager leads and coordinates all response activities. Makes critical decisions on containment, escalation, and communication. Reports to executive leadership. Security analysts, Tier 1/Tier 2/Tier 3. Monitor systems for suspicious activity. Analyze threats, gather evidence, and investigate incidents. Recommend containment and eradication strategies. Threat Intelligence Specialist. Provides context on threat actors, malware behavior, and emerging threats. Helps predict attacker movements and tactics. Forensic Investigator. Collects and analyzes digital evidence, memory dumps, disk images, network logs. Supports legal investigations if needed. Communications/Public Relations Officer. Handles internal and external communications during and after incidents. Manages messaging to the public, stakeholders, and media, ensuring accuracy and compliance. Legal and Compliance Officer. Advice on legal obligations, like breach notifications under GDPR, HIPAA, etc. Ensures evidence handling is legally sound and supports investigations if prosecution is needed. IT Support Representative. Assists with system isolation, re-imaging devices, restoring backups, and patching vulnerabilities. Supports technical recovery operations. Executive Sponsor. Provides high-level support and resources. Authorizes major decisions, such as public disclosures or engagement with law enforcement. Composition of an effective response team. An effective IT should have multidisciplinary skills, expertise across cybersecurity, IT, legal, public relations, and business management. Clear role assignments, everyone knows their responsibilities and who. Types of security incidents. In cybersecurity, a security incident is any attempted or successful unauthorized access, use, disclosure, modification, or destruction of information or disruption of operations. Here are 4 major types of incidents, with a focus on their nature and impact today. 1. Distributed Denial of Service, DDoS. Definition. A DDoS attack floods a target, like a website, server, or network, with an overwhelming amount of traffic from multiple sources, causing it to slow down, crash, or become unavailable to legitimate users. 2. Ransomware. Definition. Ransomware is a type of malicious software that encrypts a victim's data or systems, making them unusable. The attacker then demands payment, often in cryptocurrency, in exchange for the decryption key. 3. Phishing. Definition. Phishing is a cyber attack where attackers impersonate trusted entities to deceive individuals into revealing sensitive information, like login credentials, credit card numbers, or installing malware. 4. Insider threats. Definition. An insider threat comes from people within the organization, employees, contractors, vendors, who intentionally or unintentionally cause harm to information security. Thank you for listening. See you in the next class.